separate time zones.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzy. I'm the host here at Lizzy's Nails channel. Welcome. It's been a while, you guys. Sorry for that. I've been a little MIA. I just been, dealing. I was planning to record this set, but I didn't think I was going to do a good job, and then I ended up doing a good job. I'm quite not finished with it. I have a few embellishments to add, but most of the hard work is already done. So anyhow, the purpose of this video are not for my nails, are for a quick little haul on a machine that I decided to purchase on Amazon. I know a lot of these trends are coming up, and I kind of wanted something simpler and safer to use. And so I have a little helper today. I have my youngest daughter with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Elizabeth's younger daughter, Camila.
Yes, my full name is Elizabeth, but I go by Lizzy here at Lizzy's Nails channel. And anyway, we are going to be demonstrating the use of this little machine that we bought. What I'm going to start is putting some images here on the screen for you guys to see the details of the item that I purchased. And then we're going to jump right in with how we're going to demonstrate it.
You said I'm the only one you text first. Got you buzzing in the mood, sending something in the nude, that's your best work. Left with the feels, right or wrong. You know I keep it black and white with you like ref shirt. While we typing, I'd rather FaceTime. You know I like it, but I don't want to.
So if you've already seen the images that I put on the screen, this is that little machine right here. It's called Sleepa. It's a airbrush machine that is safe to use for children, and it comes with a pack of 10. Well, let me just bring everything out. It comes with 10 markers, and these are the 12 markers, and it's the usual typical colors that we will use like for crayons. And so what's cool about that is that it has two sides. It has a thin, and then it has a regular marker point, and then it also comes with a bunch of stencils for airbrushing, and then this little screwdriver to unscrew where your batteries will be. Now this machine uses 4 AA batteries, really easy to put on, and it works just fine. We actually did a couple of designs already for you guys, but we're going to demonstrate it live in just a moment. Now, what I wanted to do was quickly show you, and maybe my daughter can help me out here. I'm going to let her show you each side of the marker, and you're gonna describe each side. Okay, you're gonna open one side and close it, and then open the other side and close it. Okay. So on this side, you're going to see a regular point of a marker. Okay, and on the other side, you'll have a pointy side, and this is the side that you would use in the airbrush. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let my daughter pick a stencil that she wants to use to demonstrate. It comes, guys, with a ton of design. Like we have moon and stars, we have a horse, we have a boat, we have a giraffe, and we have a palm tree. Ooh, and we have an airplane. I mean, all sorts of designs, you guys. And these are obviously for the kids to draw on a piece of paper. Now, my reason for purchasing it is to use it on a nail, but also at the same time, my daughters can have a good use of it. You want to try and do the palm tree and demonstrate it to them? Okay. All right. Now, we're going to demonstrate how easy it is for even kids to use. And so what she's gonna do is demonstrate on how to put the marker on this machine. Now, as we said, the pointy part goes in the machine, right? Okay, so you're gonna get your marker. You're gonna find the pointy part, show it on camera. There's the pointy part. And we're gonna put the pointy part right in there. And you're gonna press it in. If you notice the shape of the marker, that's exactly the shape on the machine. So we gotta put it in the same direction, and we gotta push it in as hard as possible. Now, this machine comes with a little lock on the top. Go ahead and lock the marker in place so that way the marker doesn't move. And here is the airbrush part where the ink will come out, and this is the button to press. And the best part about this machine is that it fully works exactly like an airbrush. You have to keep a distance to get the right amount of ink of where you want it and the right amount of color. So I'm gonna let her demonstrate how to use it. Remember to point it down, keep it a pretty distance away from the paper to get an even look, okay?
Okay, like this?
Yes, go ahead. And voila, there we go. It is so cool. And what's the best part about these markers is that it's non-toxic and is washable. So I'm gonna have my daughter take this to the sink and rinse it, and then come back with it and wash your hands. Make sure that the ink is off of your fingers as well, while I talk about the stencil. What's cool about this is that it's safe for kids to use. Now, I always wanted to purchase an airbrush machine for nail designs, those airbrush nail designs. What I did with my nail, I've tried to do it with acrylic, which is great to use. But I don't want to make my nail thicker than it has to be using acrylic. So what I did was still use acrylic, but I kind of did what Gabby does on some of her airbrush designs. I put a base gel and then took some acrylic powder and kind of dabbed it on with a brush. So that's how I do my airbrush designs. But I wanted a true airbrush machine, and I didn't want to use one that was unsafe for me to use. So without having to cure, at least using the marker will be great and safer for us to breathe in. And so see, it's washable. My daughter just came back from washing it, right? It was easy, right? Easy to use and easy to wash the ink off. Perfect. And so I'm gonna have you unlock the machine and take the marker off.
Okay.
See how easy? And we're gonna take the cap and put the cap back on. And that's it, you guys. It is that simple and that easy to use. In a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate on a nail, but I wanted to finish what I was saying. I wanted to purchase an airbrush machine to do nail look, but at the same time, it's safe enough for my kids to use the airbrush machine and do their little artwork during the summer or when they have to do projects for school. So this to me was the best purchase or investment that I could make for all of us. And at the same time, it gives you a decent amount of colors that you can use, especially for the summer and the winter. So I think that this is a decent amount of colors. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that I don't have to mix anything. I simply have to take off the cap, put it in the machine, and do it. And so in a little bit, I'm going to demonstrate how to do it on a nail. I just want to off camera go ahead and do a quick nail on one of my fingers, my Glamourless finger, and then I'll be back to demonstrate how to use it on a nail. Now, the best part about this, as I said, is non-toxic and is washable by water. So if you make a mistake on your nail, you don't have to worry about using acetone to take it out. You simply have to use water. And that's what I love about this investment. So I'm gonna set up real quick to do one nail, and then I also want you to see how easy it is by allowing my daughter to do it on the nail, so you guys can see just how easy it is to use this machine. So we'll be right back. So we are back, and my daughter is going to demonstrate how easy it is to use on a nail. Now this is her first time, so we're gonna give her some credit because I'm asking her to do something that I should be doing myself, but I want you guys to see just how easy it is. Now, our mission is to try and get that aurora effect in the center, but if she's not confident, she's going to do an ombre at the tip, okay? So I'm gonna let her kind of take over and remind you again which side of the marker and how to install it onto the airbrush machine. You have to say what you're doing.
Okay.
Tell them what you're doing.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the marker from the marker tip. I'm gonna put it in, and oh yeah.
Don't press the button yet. Just press it in.
Okay, it's pressed in, Mom. Lock it.
Now you gotta, sorry guys, you gotta keep it a good distance away from where you're spraying. Ready? You wanna do an ombre or an aurora?
Aurora.
An aurora, okay. So we gotta try and put it up at the center of the nail, and you're gonna try your best. Don't press the button until you're sure, because we have to be making sure that it is the center. Ready? Try spraying just a little bit. Okay, let's move over a little bit. Try one more time. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Now, one thing that I failed to notice or to make sure that we could have a success in doing it, because she did perfect. It's right in the center, but it's on a glossy surface, and this is a marker. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna put in some matte top coat. We're gonna kind of clean this off, and then we're gonna try again, okay?
Okay, you guys, we're gonna look at this gray part, and we're gonna take out the cap. You see where it is? All around this is gray. So you safely put it around here on the other cap side. You softly have to. You see this part of the shape? You gotta put the marker in. Make sure it's all the way in. You gotta lock it in place. And you gotta put it where you wanna aim.
Go. Perfect.
Ooh.
Okay, so it is still too not rough enough surface, but it's almost like she got it on perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dab some of this off, just dab it. And I think we're gonna need a rougher surface. So I would say like maybe on acrylic or wherever you've buffed. But I think overall, if you look at it, it's not bad at all. Okay, let me give it a try.
Okay. Remember?
Actually, if we go in very slowly, look at that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And imagine on acrylic or on polygel or on acrygel or on hard gel, how much better it would take in the marker. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna see if I can put in some top coat so that we can seal it in and see how that turns out. So I'm correcting myself because I told my daughter the instructions. So you guys, this is unlocked. I'm not sure if you can see the logo, the little lock that says unlocked. This is actually positioned on unlocked. And this is locked. So I apologize for the confusion. So this is unlocked, this is locked. So to demonstrate again, you put in the marker from the shape and lock it in place, and then actually it's really not that secure. I guess for kids it's okay. I mean, you shouldn't yank it off, but at least it is in there. So I had that part wrong, so I apologize. So I'm just coming back in to correct it. Okay, you guys, so this is how the nails are looking. Not perfect, however, I believe with practice we'll get better. We'll get better at it, but not bad for our first try. And again, this is the airbrush machine that we purchased on Amazon. I will leave the link in the description box below. It comes with 12 different color markers. It comes with a decent amount of stencils and a little screwdriver for you to unscrew the bottom part here for you to put your AA batteries. Again, it must use 4 AA batteries. And Camila, what do you think about the airbrush machine?
It looks good, but we need to like put some decorations on. But it still looks perfect, but not too perfect.
So you want to put decorations on the machine and make it look cute?
Yes.
Okay, but did you think it was easy to use or it was hard to use?
Let's find out. But
we did find out. What do you think?
it was not too easy to use yet.
You don't think it was too easy to use, but do you think it's easy enough for you to try again?
Yes.
And it'll get easier as you go?
Yes.
Yes, because the distance between whatever you're spraying on and how you're holding, that distance will make or break your design. I think you have to keep it a certain distance. I would say maybe about 5 inches or so away from where you want to spray, and I think it'll come even. Again, just to kind of show you what we mean by that is this little paper right here, where we got too close and it made that, but then we distance ourselves even more and we're able to do an even airbrush throughout. Pretty cool, guys. And so I highly recommend that if you're trying to find an airbrush machine, that you're too afraid to buy the ones that normally are used from nail techs or by nail techs, about putting something toxic in the air for your family, or yourself, even yourself. You don't want to get sick. I think this is the safest route because, again, it's a non-toxic marker, is washable if you just want to kind of wash it off, and easy to use. And I think the pricing is just, I think it costs just, if not, I'll put the price on here. But I think it's worth it only because it's safer to use, in my opinion. But anyway, I will leave the link down below, and comment down below if this is something you are interested in, maybe looking into, or if you just rather stick with the traditional airbrush machines that are sold out there for nail techs and for other uses. But this is it for us, you guys, and we're just gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
And we will see you
Again.
on our
On our channel.
Yes, on our next video. Bye, guys.